So it's going to change the role instrumentally because you're going to be able to do more with the same size team. So that's the number one thing. You're going to be so much more productive if you get this right. The other thing that's going to be required is the different leadership behaviours. You know, sometimes you will be needing to be creating an environment where people feel free to experiment as people make the transition to working with the tools. So a safe, psychologically safe environment where people have got time to play, get it wrong, make mistakes, but also you're going to be the custodian of the responsible use approach of the organisation. So on a weekly basis, you'll be having one-to-ones with people who'll be saying, great piece of work, walk me through how you used AI to do that so that I know I can trust it. You know, tell me about your critical thinking, tell me about your data security and your data privacy. Are you protecting our organisation? So you're going to become much more of an active custodian of the organisational culture. I'm not talking about a completely new culture, just an AI-powered culture means doing what you're doing now, but there will be different emphases in what you need. So now start modelling critical thinking, start using the tools, start getting your head around it yourself so that you're ready for those conversations. The most common misunderstanding about AI adoption in organisations from a people and culture perspective is that HR and people functions don't realise how much power they have. You know, the power is often given away to the IT function, and I'm not saying that IT doesn't deserve power, but if you think about it, it's actually a blend. Organisational uptake is a blend between the technical and data platforms and people's skills and behaviours. And with that blend in mind, HR needs to realise that it has a tremendous amount of opportunity and power to partner really, really effectively with IT in order to lead the adoption initiative. Keeping the human values at the heart of decision making starts with when you build your responsible use framework or your responsible use policy, you're not creating a whole new set of behaviours for people to adhere to. You're just basically saying, let's look at our original values and behaviours. How do we amplify those with using AI? You know, so if we're supposed to have integrity, are we treating data safely? If we're supposed to have fun at work, are we using AI to compress the boring stuff, or maybe having fun with it, so that we can actually get to the fun and get to the satisfaction? So a deliberate effort is going to be required. Occasionally I'll bump into a chief operating officer who'll say, brilliant, I can reduce headcount. That for me is not the goal. The goal is, how do we get closer to our customers? How do we deliver against our strategy? And how do we do that whilst giving people a great experience at work?